got something good for you. Today we'll be reviewing something hard, something I've been testing for the past few days, like a new toy on the block. But you guys are about to find out. Is this phone worth the money? Or is this another phone flex? So sit back, relax, enjoy your popcorn, because I got some juicy details about this product coming up. And on top of that, and you're gonna find out, is this product worth the cash or worth the trash? Let's find out. For the past few years, I always thought, you know what, Android is the better phone until I met the iPhone 15. This phone literally changed the dynamic, the camera angles, like it's so perfect in a way. But when they say let them cook, Apple cooked so badly with the iPhone. My God, it's something like I've never seen before. The durability of this phone is next level. You have splash, water, and dust resistance. The phone is rated a IP68 under the IEC standard, which is 60529, making it resistant to dust, able to withstand, making it resistant to water. It can be submerged in, guys, it can be submerged up to 6 meters deep for a maximum of 30 minutes. Guys, you can literally take the phone and put it inside water for 30 minutes and take amazing swimming pool shots. But trust me, I won't do that. And then, bro, not the cameras, the durability just aside. Let's talk about the performance of this phone. The A16 Bionic chip is next level. It's powered by the A16 Bionic chip. The phone, the phone is offered faster processing speed, enhanced graphics, improvement, energy efficiency, which is perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect for gaming, multitasking, and even running high performance apps. I was literally playing EAFC for like the past few days, and the graphics were next level. I literally had the time of my life playing the game with no stress. This phone was cooking. Okay, you might be like, okay, what's an A16 Bionic chip? Okay, fine. Let's get to the main focus of the actual product. The main focus of the actual product is camera. Advanced dual camera. You know what that means? The phone, the phone has features an advanced dual camera setup with improved low light performance, which can make night mode and enhance zoom capabilities. Imagine zooming so nicely that you can enjoy the feeling. You can. Okay, the true depth camera. It includes a 12 MP front camera with true depth technology for stunning selfies and FaceTimes and calls for face ID recognition. So you know what? Anytime just pull out your phone, you get a clear scan of your face and it actually unlocks. And plus minus, you have video recording. This phone comes with 4K video recording. It supports 4K recording at recording multiple frames from 24, 25, 30 to even 60 frames per second. I think that's what it stands for. Frames per second. And plus minus, the best part is Face ID. Face ID. The phone utilizes true depth technology for secure facial recognition, allowing for secure facial recognition, even for transactional, making transactional easy for you by the swipe of your phone. So, starting off with the phone, it's black. It's a black case. The reason why I like the iPhone 15 more is because of the hard case, and it's very nice and has like a very soft feeling with a little bit of the logo. It makes it kind of nice. The side too is something that I really like the upgrades from, because I've been able to test most of the old iPhones and see the difference. So yeah, so starting off is when switch it on. This is how it normally looks. I'm just gonna switch it on again, and the first thing I notice is the dynamic island thing, which is I think an amazing update. Plus minus a Type-C charger. The speaker is right here on the side. The camera is a bit more outwards compared, and I like this one because it fits my hand perfectly. whenever I'm busy or I'm just doing something, Siri, tell me a joke. See?
What does Boy George sing when he's feeling sleepy? Karma Chameleon.
See? You know what I mean? Who's Chunks?
Amin Mohammed, better known as Chunks, is a British YouTuber, host, entertainer, and former musician.
And I like.
Would you like to hear more?
And I like because the speaker is like it's giving out, and I can actually like hear what I want to hear. So let's open the phone. Cut. Right. Okay, fine. So we already get to the durability, the performance. We already talked about the A16 chip, the camera aside, the recording aside. Now it's time we get to the serious part. The safety, emergency, and crash detection, which automatically contacts emergency. It detects a severe car crash. And the second part is the connectivity and the cellular and wireless. The phone is supported by 5G connectivity for also fast downloads and streaming speed. Basically, when you watch Netflix, you don't have to worry. You can watch your movies in full quality. But, and this is where I realized the problem comes in. Besides all the various good parts about the phone, it's time for the disadvantage. The first disadvantage I realized, it's overpriced compared to Android, which obviously makes the consumer prefer the cheaper phone. And also, you'll also have to realize that sometimes iPhone phones are way over expensive, that even the phones that can do better or can do the same thing as an iPhone is literally lower than them. And the second thing is the charger. The phone no longer comes with charger anymore, so you basically have to buy a separate component for the charger if you don't have a compatible charger already, which I think most people don't have. And the third part is the iOS restrictions. For me, I think I've been using it for like the past 7 days. I can't customize it like the way I would normally do on an Android phone, and that's why I think the people who are like a little bit dive off to the other side of the market, which is obviously Samsung, because you can't have like, you need customizability, but you can't have everything. You can't bake your cake and eat it, as some people would say. But I ate my cake. But regardless, the camera of this phone is next level. But unfortunately, do I love the phone? I think yes. Am I willing to switch from Android to Apple? Yes, but no. Yes, because I would like to have better camera quality for my videos. Yes, I would like to take better pictures. But no, because there's something that I just love doing on an Android that unfortunately cannot do on an Apple. Which means the Apple store sometimes lack the apps that I mostly need. But on an Android phone, I can also get all the apps that I need, including Happy Mod, wink wink. So I can't like have everything at the same time. So at the end of the day, if you're looking for a phone that can give you good camera quality for you to produce or get better pictures or even make better content, then I think iPhone is for you. But if you want a better software and things, that I definitely think Android is yours. And plus minus, I forgot to talk about the game mode. Oh my days. Game mode basically reduces the background activities and give you enough time to play without eating up the battery. You can play a game after 2 hours and you won't even know what happened. And the screen recording, everything is just so well. There's like a new iOS update. So I'm just like getting used to using an Apple now, because now literally this video is being recorded on an iPhone 15, on an iPhone 15. I just said Apple 15. What's going on? My English is not English, yeah. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide. I think this phone, for those who like, I think it's good. It's a great phone. I think it's definitely a contender for one of the best phones of 2024. But I think it won't be able to beat Samsung S24. Let me open the phone. Okay. So obviously, I like this new design. It's a bit, you see what I mean? Compared to how the old iPhone was. And you can also do like this, where I can take out and add new controls. But I like my controls right now. you can easily scroll down, which is, I think it's a bit too much, if being honest, but I actually kind of like the new iOS design. So basically every time I'm about to play a game, look how clean it is. I can literally play this game nicely, and I can enjoy the visuals nicely, and the fact that it has no edge, it easily makes me put my fingers at the right place. See what I mean? So yeah, overall, I really like this phone. I recommend it to those people who like taking better pictures. God. So now, let's go together and I'm gonna show you some pictures that I took on the phone. So obviously, let me show you how good this zooming is. I'm literally zooming in and I can zoom out properly. So you know what I mean? It's so like clear, even though I'm zooming like so close to my hand. I'm zooming in, I can still read the newspaper article. That's what I'm talking about the zooming capability that I actually like with the phone. So at the end of the day, I think I'm actually moving to iPhone, because look how clean it is. Even though I'm literally zooming in so much, I can still read a little bit of the newspaper writing. And there you have it, guys. My thoughts, my opinion. So yeah, I like it, I love it, and I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to keep using it. It's a very amazing phone, I love it. But there's also some downsides to it. But I also think that Apple will improve someday. I also wanna know what is your guys' opinion. What are your guys' thoughts? Please comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And by the way, you officially passed I think we passed 300. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. Let's make that possible. I think my end of the year goal is 700 subscribers, or even more, based on your guys' progress. So don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, and stay chosen, because you have no idea what content I might take next. Bye.